to the sawmill. See, this is a quite large English walnut. Where are we at here? From the bunk to, gonna take a lot of trimming. From the bunk to the top of this, about 32 inches at its widest point. Actually, it's a little wider than that because that branch nub drops below the bunks by about 3 inches, so about 35 inches across. Another interesting little point here. Yeah, that goes in about a foot or so up that way, and it's actually through the bottom here. The branch nub there was open and had some rod in it. Obviously, it's hollow in there. So, first couple slabs off there are going to be interesting. If they don't fall in half first, or they'll be nice for a resin fill. This is going to get cut off. Obviously, we're going to have to come down about 4 inches off of this side or more, 4 inches off the other side or more, and get us down small enough to fit through the throat of the LT35. I'm going to try to get some video of this. I don't know how much I'm going to edit out because it just takes forever when you're maneuvering these big old hunky logs around here. Chunky logs, I should say. Figured cut this edge off. Gonna have to flip it back towards the side that's at the stops now. Trim that. That's gonna be the bottom, and that'll keep it stable. And then I'll trim the other side off as well to get the width down. But this is gonna put a nice bullseye pattern in this end of the slab. And then we're gonna have like almost a double crotch because of that and that going on this side of the slab. So I may roll this up a bit more. In fact, I think I will roll it up a bit more and take that nub off. But let's see what kind of video we can get of this. Deb's with me today working, not like yesterday where I was working by myself. She took a day off, spent some time with her daughter, so doing girl stuff. But they were out having a good time, well deserved. She puts in enough work here, that's for sure. But yeah, I have a funny feeling I'm going to be editing a lot of this out. Sorry while I get my camera set here. There we go. And yeah, we're going to be fumbling with this for a while. You know, we'll film as long as we can, and we'll take it from there. But let's get started. Okay, turned it that little bit more. Saw's warmed up. We'll start making some cuts. This branch knot here, what I will probably do, depending on where that first cut comes out, is I'll cut a couple of 1-inch slices off of those. Crafters, the local crafters love this stuff, so cut a couple of 1-inch slices or maybe 1.5-inch slices off of that, and give them something to work with. But they request that I do that, so hey, who am I to say no? Well, a little bit of good, a little bit of bad. Let's take a look at this. Show you what we got here, folks. Well, right here, getting into that crotchwood, got some amazing grain going on. There was like a purple out here. It's starting to fade, go to and green. They're starting like walnut, like black walnut does, starting to fade and go to all brown. Got the black streaking through here. I believe it's spalting, and the reason I think of that is, unfortunately, right here, probably because of that hole, I got punk. This wood's all punky right here. I have a funny feeling the center of the first few of these slabs is going to be like that. I hope not. If not, cut it off. Got this smaller half over here as an end table. And the far side, same thing. With a neat hole in it, because that seems all solid right around there. We're going to open this up into the next, that hole's going to open up. It's right on the other side. It's only about 1 inch thick, if that, ½ inch thick here at the edge of this hole. But that's what we got. Yeah. Let's hope this isn't a lot for nothing. We'll find out. At least this side's a little questionable. We'll find out when we get around to the other side or get through this. Take another look. Alright. Punky, ant damage here. Insect damage just is too soft to do anything with. Till you get to about here. Then you got about 4 feet of really amazing looking green here. Some neat coloring. You got the I don't know, that's where that looks like spalting in here. Might be. I'm amazed that this rot goes up rather than just down. Normally it just goes down.
Looks like fire.
No, that's just soaking in from the end of the log. A little water staining. Yeah, some really cool looking grain there. Like I said, ant damage down at this end, and it's all the way down. Actually, when the blade exited here, you could see it popped out, opened up actually. The next one is actually getting a little more solid, but here you see these guys coming up and out of the hole, so they're in there now. The next cut, I think they're going to come swarming out. But again, some more amazing grain here for sure. Let's see what this turns out like. Let's go ahead and get the rest of the cuts done on this, and if anything spectacular shows up, I'll be sure to get some close-up footage of it. But what is that? What is it?
I don't know. It looks like a plastic bag. Part of it.
Oh yeah, it was inside the hole. Something probably made a nest in there. Piece of plastic bag. There was a nest in there at some time. Yep. Interesting what you find inside of here, but should be able to get 2 more slices, and I'm going to have to do some turning again anyway, so let's get this set back up and get running. Alright, get it fired up and get some more slabs cut.
I don't know, some people might like that look.
What, rot? We got cut off, but it's done slabbing, and I'm less than happy with this one. I think we've got some ring shake in here. That's why it's separating, which, if I'm not mistaken, it's the black lines that go through the grain that look so good is where it's going to fall apart, because it seems to be separating right on those lines. So, but we finished slabbing it. We'll stack it then and see what we have left. But yeah, not holding out a whole lot of hope for this one to be much of anything, unfortunately. It's could just be a waste of time, but rather than assume it's going to be scrap, I'm just going to stack it up, and later on, if it ends up being bad, hey, it's always firewood stack, right? But let's get a look at the last cut here. I'll take you down there and see what we got for that last cut. Okay, it seems to be the ant damage is most of the way through this log, unfortunately. Still got some right here. I mean, the grain is amazing, but I have a funny feeling that these black lines here, ring shake, and it's going to separate. Because if you look at the end here, that line goes right along here, following the growth ring. So, I think that's what we got here. Whether anything can be salvaged out of this later on once it's dry, I don't know, but that's what we got. It's too bad if it is bad, because that is awesome. I'm just looking at that. That's a nice book match set. Unfortunately, one of these is only 1.5 inches roughly, 1 5/8, and the other one is 2 inch, because that's what we had left at the end. But that would be an amazing book match. We'll stack it up. We'll see what we get out of it, and we'll go from there. But I think we're done filming for today. We got to get this stacked, and I think we got an ash lumber to do. Maybe I'll fire it up. We'll see. But if we don't, we'll see you next time around. Again, thanks guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you out here next time. Thanks.